Hey guys, RPM here. Hope y'all doing well and having a really great day. In this video, we're going to be talking about my mineshop.eu Minebox server cases that I've had now for, I would say, most of these, for the past 2 years. And you all know that I have bought these new Octominer X8 Ultras just recently, and I love them, right? I'm going to be transitioning a lot of my GPUs, well, I've already transitioned a lot into my Octominer server cases already, but in this video I'm going to be just also talking about these, and I'm going to be sending these 4 Minebox cases to another crypto mining YouTuber, and he has offered a trade, which I do want to talk about, because when we did that video of the 20 series mining rig, if some of you guys saw that video, I have almost every model of the 20 series cards. And so RedPandaMining, he's a new up-and-coming YouTuber. He's also one of my community members on Discord. Really awesome guy. He helps out a lot. He messaged me saying that, hey Red Panda, I'll trade you a 2080 Ti and a 2060 6GB card for the 4 Minebox server cases. And I was like, dude, let's do it. Let me know what you guys think of that trade, including the shipping. I have to pay the shipping, so we'll talk about that later. Anyways, 2080, he's gonna give me an Asus Strix 2080 and I think it's a EVGA 2060 6GB. So as you guys know, in my 20 series Octominer rig here, I need a 2080, and then this is already a 2080 Super. I got an RTX 2080 in this one, and then this is an RTX 2070 Super. And then in this slot is going to be a 2070, which I do have one right here. This is an MSI Gaming X Edition. And then I already have 3 2060 Supers, but I'm going to keep this one here. And I'm going to take these 2 out, and then RedPandaMining's 6GB 2060 is going to go here. And then I did buy a 2060 12GB. And so that's going to be really cool, and so I'll have all the different models of the 20 series cards, which I can do a lot of hash rate testing and all that good stuff. So I'm really excited for that. RedPandaMining, thank you, my friend, for this trade, man. I know you said you're going to make some YouTube videos about this, and so I'm excited for you to do that. Guys, go check them out, link down below. Really happy that RedPandaMining can utilize these server cases that you guys know that I've had sitting, and I guess this goes along with me trying to really clean up my barn, as I don't want to have all this extra stuff, and I have so many extra open air mining frames, which that's going to be another video. But anyways, RedPandaMining, man, I hope you enjoy these mineshop.eu server cases. Let me talk about each one here in a second. I just want to mention that Guntis Vitolins, he is the owner of mineshop.eu. He has sent me these over the past couple years, and I just have to say I'm really appreciative of him, of these cases. You guys know I made plenty of videos utilizing these server cases, and I know a lot of you guys also bought these over the past couple years. And so till this day on his website they still sell the Minebox server cases, which are pretty awesome. And so I think there's 2 versions here that they still sell on the website. I was just looking on my phone just now, and I believe they still have the Minebox 8L or Minebox 6L, but the big difference here is that the spacing for the GPUs is 70 mil. I think this is the largest server motherboard I've ever seen that has 70mm spacing. You guys can let me know if you guys have seen bigger, but that's extremely wide. I think the Octominers only go up to, like the X8 Ultra Plus can only go up to 65 mil, and then the X12 Ultra can do 60 or to 61 mil. So that's a really wide spacing and good for the air to go through the GPU. So that's pretty cool. So this is a Minebox 6L. All right, RedPandaMining, this one should be good for you. Let me know which GPUs you're going to put in this. And I think the power supply is a beefy one. I think it's a 3300 watt. And I believe this is a 3300 watt power supply. I can't tell underneath, as this case is supposed to handle like 3090s. And I believe each strand has 3 PCIe. So that's good for 3080s or 3090s that have 3 8-pins. So this case is pretty awesome. Okay, the next case here is the Minebox 12. You guys have probably seen me build these builds with 5700s and also 1660 Ti's and 1660 Supers. Actually, I got two of them. Identical server cases here, Minebox 12s. And the spacing for the GPUs, it's not as wide, obviously, as this one, but it was good enough for GPUs that had thinner profile. So these were good for my, like I said, 5700s, the MSI Mechs, and my 1660 Supers and TIs, I think the MSI Ventuses. So those were just fine in this case. This Minebox 12 would probably not be good for like 3080s or bigger like 3070s that have like bigger shrouds, right? Because then it will probably hit the other slot. Obviously there's 5700 XTs that are much wider, so it might not fit in here. Overall, this is a great server case for the middle ground to lower end GPUs, not like 3080s or 3090s. And it has this one has a 2400 watt power supply, and there is one strand per slot that has 2 8-pins. So got to be mindful of, if you put 12 GPUs in here, you got to be mindful of how much power you are going to be utilizing. So I would say under 170 watts per GPU. Yeah, I wouldn't go too crazy on like more than 200, because it won't work on a 2400 watt with 12 GPUs. So Code Red Mining, hope this one works for you, my friend. And then yeah, actually this Minebox 12, it's the exact same thing. Actually, I think this one has a bigger power supply, 2500 watt, but it's the same, I guess, GPU spacing. And yeah, this one should be the same idea, the Minebox 12. So now, the last server case I have here is the Minebox 8. And this was the very first mineshop.eu server case I ever got. And I placed, I believe it was 2070s, 8 2070s in here. And it was awesome, right? I had them all mining Ethereum at like 41, 42 mega hash at like 90 to 95 watts or something. It was just awesome in this server case. I don't remember the power supply in this one, but I think it's a 2000 or 2400 watt. And this power supply, actually all the power supplies here recommended to only run at 240 volts. I don't think, yeah, you can't run these at 120 volts like a regular North American household plug. It has to be on 240 volts. So there we go, guys. That's the overview of my 4 mineshop.eu server cases. And seriously, I enjoyed these server cases a lot over the past couple of years, and they were great, really. Mineshop.eu, Guntis, thank you so much, my friend, for these cases. Now they're gonna go to another great miner, Code Red Mining. Hope you enjoy this, man. These cases will hopefully do you well, and thank you for the trade of the RTX 2080 Ti and a 2060. So now, this is where I want to talk about. Some of you guys may be wondering, like Red Panda, is that a good trade or not? And I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm going to be shipping him these 4, right? And I'm going to be shipping them in the Octominer boxes. I got a lot of extra ones because obviously I bought like 20 of them. So a lot of extra boxes. I believe I got quoted about 600 bucks to ship these right now. And I think because gas prices have been going up, the shipping costs has also been going up. So that was a quote I got, I think, last week. So maybe now it might be different. So you guys let me know if you think that's a good deal. In my thinking, I think it's a fair one, because the 2060 will be worth basically the shipping, because I'm paying the shipping, and then the 2080 Ti worth would be these 4 server cases. And I'm gonna give them extra fans as well. I have a bunch of extra Delta fans. I'm gonna take some out of there too and give them and put them in here and bubble wrap it and ship them all of these Minebox server cases. So you guys let me know if you think that is a fair trade. 2080 Ti and a 2060 for those 4 server cases, including shipping. All right, so anyways, guys, I think that's it for this video. You know what, let me go ahead and pack these 4 in the Octominer boxes. Maybe Code Red wants to see that, so you guys will see that in 3, 2, 1. Okay, here is the first Minebox case in the Octominer box. And actually, so this is the Minebox 8. It fits perfect in this Octominer box, but I did have to put a little bit more cushioning just so that it didn't travel with this padding here. So it's nice and snug. And of course, I gotta put the RPM sticker there. Code Red Mining, hope you like that. All right, the next one is all packed up. This is the Minebox 12, and it fits perfectly snug with the Octominer box here, including the padding. I don't need to put anything here. It's perfect fit, just perfect. Oh yeah, in this one I have the fans in here. Okay, Code Red Mining, the fans are bubble wrapped in really tight with this Minebox 8. Alright, and then the other one here is the other Minebox 12, and this one is nice and tight, nice and snug. And the other one here is the Minebox 6L, and this one I had to put a little spacing in this one as well. And yeah, this one's nice and good. Okay, RPM sticker of course in all of them. That alone is worth $1,000. There you go, Code Red Mining. No, just kidding, just kidding. Okay guys, that's it. I'm gonna tape this up and go to the post office and see what the damage is. Thank you so much, Code Red Mining. Again, everyone go subscribe to him to see the unboxing and what he's gonna be utilizing these server cases for. And stay tuned for the video for me when I unbox the 2080 Ti and 2060 6GB, and we'll put it in my Octominer case over there, and we'll do a video on all the hash rates. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, and peace out. You know what? I should just put this in right now. I'll do that later.